Hello and all, welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. Henry Cejudo thinks that he can reclaim what was once his, the bantamweight title. Not only that, he wants a shot at redemption, a rematch against Merab Dvalishvili. We're going to talk about Henry Cejudo. Does Henry Cejudo have what it takes to reclaim what was once his? I'm going to talk about why I think Henry Cejudo has that ability. Before getting started, make sure to like, subscribe, click that notification to get all of this that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. Henry Cejudo is interested in claiming what was once his. Henry is set to fight a Sonya Dung. I don't know when that fight is. It's coming up. That's for certain. So that's going to be a fascinating matchup. After Sonya Dung, depending on the result of that fight, Henry Cejudo can probably go in there against the Peter Yan. Who knows? But most certainly the guy is still competing, the 38, 39-year-old. And as long as he's competing, I'm pretty certain, and these comments kind of affirm that he is in it to win it. And that's the title, the bantamweight title, that is. Not only that, he wants a shot at Merab Dvalishvili once again. Obviously, the two have faced each other before, and Merab ended up being on top, obviously. Henry Cejudo. Does Henry Cejudo have what it takes to reclaim those heights? I want to say that the short answer to that is yes. And it's very simple. Why? Smaller stature guys have easier time, well, their hearts have an easier time circulating blood around that smaller frame. So by definition, the athletic lifespan for smaller athletes, I believe, is a bit, let's say, longer. I'm talking about the we're talking about the bantamweight division here. Henry Cejudo is like 5'3", right? So we're talking about the smaller stature gentlemen. It's scientific fact. Those guys, their hearts have an easier time circulating the blood around that smaller frame. What am I trying to say here? Henry Cejudo really did not look terrible in his comeback. It was, I believe, the absence that caused Henry Cejudo to look a bit sluggish, maybe a bit behind in terms of timing. Will that change come the Sonya Dung fight? Only time will tell. But I have no doubt in my head that Henry Cejudo can reclaim what was once his. I think Henry Cejudo has the ability and the frame and the mentality that could help him reclaim what was once his. Now, the bantamweight division is an extremely complicated division. You have Sean O'Malley, who's, coming back, let's say, sometime this year, hopefully. You have, obviously, upcoming contenders, that won a challenge for that title. You have previous champions, the former of Henry Cejudo, Peter Yan, and what have you. You have so many top talent in that bantamweight division. And what separates these guys, as I've said so many times before, it's very small details. Obviously, the champion of that division, Merab, he set himself on a different level. Performance after performance, he's a solid contender. I believe a lot of people forget about Corey Sandhagen. What's the story with Corey Sandhagen? Can we possibly see Corey Sandhagen maybe against a Sugar Sean O'Malley? I think that's a very feasible, option. Obviously, Henry Cejudo is set to face Sonya Dung. The latter's another top name in that division. That I have a lot of expectations for Sonya Dung. It's going to be a real test for Henry Cejudo. It's going to show us a lot about what Henry Cejudo has currently in terms of form. I believe the break for Henry Cejudo kind of took a toll on him, looked a bit sluggish, but I have no doubt in my mind that the guy can reclaim what was once his. Now, it's not going to be an easy mountain to climb. It's going to be exactly that, a task, a giant task, especially in what some people consider the deepest division in the UFC. I believe the featherweight division is the deepest division in the UFC. The bantamweight division is a close second. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments and like, subscribe for more.